Welcome back to another episode. My name is Napoleon and welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, I'm still in my regular clothes from the last video because it has only been an hour or 2 hours, probably 2 hours. Just cleaning up some stuff on the floor, getting the car out to the side of the house like I told you guys I was gonna do before. It is, let's see, yep, sitting right over here, undercover. So yeah, today on this video we're gonna take apart this bad boy and we're gonna see if we can see anything obvious. So since I actually like pulled this bad boy in and it was still modestly cold, hopefully if there's any oil in the cylinders we can kind of identify what cylinder it is, and maybe we can just, you know, point that out to the machine shop, because the block will be going to the machine shop. But obviously you guys know how the machine shops work. You actually have to take everything down and make sure it is all good. There's oil here. I don't know why there's oil here, but it's not cracked or anything. But all right, so enough of me talking. You already know what it's gonna be. I gotta take all the accessory stuff off, the belts. I gotta take the alternator off, crankshaft, you know, pretty much everything. This thing has got to go down to a bare block. So hopefully I can get this all done right now, and I can put this transmission off to the corner, in the corner somewhere where where it's not going to be in the way like crazy. I'm going to drain the oil, and we're going to get to see exactly what's in this block here. Since it is painted green, I'm guessing that this is probably going to have something in there, but you just never know. As of right now, this thing does have a rebuilt Evo 9 turbo on there, so it does look really, really good. Everything else kind of looks like mains right now, like it looks really bad. But we're gonna identify exactly, or we're gonna try to identify everything that's really wrong with this engine, and we're just gonna go from there. So yeah, let me set the camera up here. And we're just gonna go at this bad boy because yeah, why not? Why not? So let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, folks, sorry for the weird kind of angles here. I'm trying to get these bolts out here. I torqued the shit out of them, and yeah, you already know how it is. Like getting torqued bolts out with red Loctite is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I will get it. So give me a couple minutes here. I'm gonna get this thing off and then get it onto the stand, onto the engine stand. And then we could start taking all this stuff apart here. I started a little taking some of it apart, but yeah, there's so much more, so much more. Get the head off, get all the coolant stuff off, all the oiling system off, you know, all that stuff. So give me a couple minutes, I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so one of the things that you're definitely gonna have to do whenever you take the the pressure plate off. You will have to take out, there's a shield there, you obviously know, like you can see, but that will hinder you from actually putting this bad boy on and doing it correctly. It's just so that, like, you know, you're not messing around with anything, you know what I mean? So nothing's in your way. So we're gonna continue on. I'm gonna drain the oil here, and we're gonna start to get all these accessories off. The accessories, so timing belts, even the head is gonna come off, as you could imagine. But yeah, all of this stuff is gonna come off. I'm not gonna try to, you know, make it so that it's top dead center at all. Actually, maybe I will. Maybe I'll make it the top dead center down here, so that the cams, I won't really have to mess with the cams too much. Because to be honest, if I make it to top dead center and the cams are dead even, I might not even have to mess around. I might not even have to take the cams out. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? So I can probably just get the head off without taking the cams out. That would be awesome. We'll have to see. But first things first, let's get this oil out and let's keep it rocking. All right. So look at that. Look at that. Cylinder 1 and cylinder 4. I thought it was 3 and 4, but it looks like it was 1 and 4. So which kind of sucks. There's some play. It rocks a little bit, but not crazy, not anything crazy. So all right, that's, I mean, good to kind of know. Let's look at the head, shall we? I took it apart. I had some issues, to be honest with you. I had some issues getting it apart, mainly because I didn't have a 12 mil deep. Honestly, the head looks really good, as I would imagine. Let's move this so that's not damaged at all. I have these on the Evo 5 wheels, just sitting. But anyway, all right. So head looks good, like I figured. So whatever it is, it's coming. It's probably coming from the bottom end. Like I said before, it's probably the rings that's kind of pushing up and out, because there was nothing in the intake manifold at all, and there was nothing that I can see that was like really bad. But hopefully this isn't really that bad. All right, so we're gonna continue on here. It is a little bit later than when I started here. Take this bad boy out. It is a little bit later than when I started here, mainly because I had to go to Harbor Freight and grab myself a 12 point half-inch socket here. I don't know why, but this one here, you can tell, it's a little bit higher than the rest of them here, which I thought I had them all decked the right height, but the one over here is higher than the rest. So when I put these ones back, I have to make sure that they're all going to be super level, just so that like I can actually get them on with no problem. This was the half-inch 12-point socket that I was using. As you can see, it's kind of shallow in there versus the half-inch, like, you know, shallow that I got from Harbor Freight. It's not, I mean, their tools work, I guess. I don't really have a problem with it, but I mean, it is what it is. So like I said, let's continue to keep on going here. I'm gonna take this whole side apart, take the the knock sensor out, take the oil pressure sensor out. I think that's really it. Like, I'll take all this whole side is gonna come apart. So yeah, let's just keep it going. All right, ladies and gentlefolk, let me show you exactly what I just found here. Look at that. I know it's going to be really tough to see, but that says Eagle. This is Eagle. So this thing's got a full Eagle rotating. Oh, my freaking neighbor, he's got a GTR. He brought his GTR back up. Anyway, yeah, this thing's got a full Eagle rotating kit. So H-beam rods and Eagle crank. This thing is kind of badass. Like, let's be real here. So I think this is a lot better than I actually thought, to be honest with you. I thought it was just going to be a stock crank with a you know, upgraded pistons and rods, but this thing is actually still pretty good. Like, it'll probably still make 600 or so on whatever, you know what I mean, on whatever it's got in this motor. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. Hey, look at it. Oh, see it? It's quiet. It's real quiet. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, this is just insane. So I think I'm pretty much done. Like I said before, I think I'm gonna have the pistons actually looked at. Obviously the rings replaced, but I still have to pull the studs out, and then I could actually take this bad boy to the machine shop. But this is a really big find, like a really big find, like really awesome. So whoever gets this car after I'm done with it is gonna it's gonna have a pretty stout engine, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure the guys that I take my local machine shop is actually gonna take this down, measure the bore, and hone it, and make sure that everything will work good, and you know, get all this crap off of it. But yeah, holy crap, like this is like, that's amazing. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm besides myself. But anyway, this is where I'm gonna wrap this video up. I'm going to move a bunch of stuff around here. I'm going to take the studs out of this, clean up all of my oil parts because they're all just over the floor over here. I'm gonna clean them up to some degree, not anything super crazy, but clean them up and make sure that they're good. Put them to the side, and yeah, we're just gonna keep it moving from there. I think sometime this week. It is Tuesday today, so hopefully by Friday I can get it to the machine shop and actually do something with it. Because that would be pretty awesome. But yeah, so this is where I'm gonna leave this video off. Hopefully you enjoyed, and yeah, if you enjoyed my content, please think about liking, give me a thumbs up, maybe a comment if you really didn't like it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, Napoleon out. Deuces.